Starlent searches for rising stars in the community. Award-winning singer and songwriter Sean Kingston is one of the many well-known artists throwing their support behind the organization.
Support and to let people know how important this is. Like, I wish when I was coming up in the game, I had, you know what I'm saying, I had stuff like this and different, different paths to do stuff like this, which I didn't. So it's definitely a blessing, for this program to reach out to all the kids and for me to come out here and talk to the kids. It was great. So,
But if you're shy, you're going to be shy all the way, okay? If you're angry, you're going to be angry all the way, and you hold it to the end of the scene.
Why? Why do you keep fighting? Why did you call him?
Amazing that they want to do so much for the community.
Really can't thank Starlent enough and the whole experience that I had while being in Starlent for the growth that I had as an artist.
Watching the children go through this process, it's so much more than just learning the mechanics.
Not only grow in my ability to act, sing, dance, but grow as a person.
I was so insecure. I didn't think that I could get in. I didn't think that I had the skills, but little did I know that Starlent was going to provide me with the skills. All they see is potential and they just boost it. They just turn somebody who's very insecure into a triple threat, and that's amazing.
Like, before Starlent, my grades, they weren't even that good. I was getting D's and C's, and just the drive to know that I want to go to class and I want to further myself in the arts is just what pushed me to better myself in school, and I just want to thank him for that.
She's the best thing you could ever work with, and my experience was just amazing. I had a wonderful time going through all that. It was a really hard-working thing.
You watch the children grow and evolve and be inspired, and they're actually changing their character and their self-confidence and their demeanor, and it's just amazing.
Her tips really helped me. I focus on the scene and what the whole play is about, the character, who she's talking to.
Right now, I'm doing something that I love. I'm majoring in musical theater at the Chicago College of Performing Arts, and this was my dream school. This was where I wanted to be. This was what I aimed to be. This was my number one. And now I'm here, and I cannot thank Starlent enough for pulling the shy boy out of his shell and just pushing him to be the best that he could be.
What it actually opened me up to is the fact that I had a lot to improve on. I had to grow a lot. As far as songwriting is concerned, as far as the delivery of my material, that was all learned in Starlent, thanks to a great staff, if you will, just pushing me to be better, being surrounded by other people that are talented as well, makes you kind of raise your game. I feel like the A+ players always raise their game around the A+ players.
These children go on to other opportunities, some of which are born out of the Starlent program, because during the scholarship program, while they're learning the different categories, we have executives from record labels come in, Sean comes in, I come in and mentor.
And then this year during March, I took the month off to try to find a job, and proud to say Diamond helped me get picked up by a label, and I'm actually interning for them, and yeah, they've just been the best.
Like high energy, I think this is good for kids. When I was coming up, we didn't have opportunities like this. We just had.
I appreciate everything Dee's done for me. She even has a studio set up for me to go to so I can record my music and do everything. I just want to thank her a lot. Appreciate it, Dee.
Because it's important to help kids and help children and help them understand that, it's not just one side of this business. You can be multifaceted, multi-talented, and do it from every angle.
I really did think that I had it all figured out until I went to Starlent, and then I realized, okay, I do have a lot to go. I have a lot of things that I need to focus on if I want to make it to the next level. And without Starlent, that wouldn't have been possible. It forced me to look at other aspects of music that I didn't look at before.
Trained me to sing, dance, and act. They've done it all for me. And that same year I was going off to college, but I was a little hesitant because the degree I was pursuing isn't really traditional. But they told me if that's what you want to do, you should go do it. They supported me all the way through.
I'm just really glad to have this experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. We are
And like we're like the best. It's gonna become the best of friends.
I can easily look back and say that Starlent had a huge impact on my life. They helped me get into college because
I really just hope people are understanding what's being offered, because this is an unbelievable opportunity.
we went to Joe DiMaggio's Children's Hospital, which was an amazing experience. Like I can't even describe like meeting these kids, knowing their struggle, and then being able to put smiles on their faces was beyond anything I had ever experienced in my entire life. Thank you.
So thank you so much for everything, Starlent.
Starlent is one of the best places at a young age to go ahead and hone those skills, as I had the opportunity to do. So thank you so much for the experience of Starlent. It's something I would recommend to everybody. Fantastic.
Think about Starlent. If you can give us one comment about Starlent, what would it be?
I wish every child had a chance to get involved in this program.